Ladies and gentlemen, can Northwest Missouri State relive the season that was in season three, where they won the national championship, and now they have their sights set on doing so again with the best quarterback potentially the league has ever seen? 99 overall, Vince Young the third, senior season. I was looking through these quarterbacks, and unfortunately for NW Mo, no one can be redshirted. So I'm assuming Shelton or Collar will be the guy next year. Maybe even go with Rod Bacchus, with him being a freshman and just kind of letting him develop. But it's all going to determine based on who develops how. But Vince Young the third's got the start this season regardless. 99 awareness. I think Jason Hoffman has 99 awareness as well. I don't know if any other QBs do. I think those are probably the only two. So running back position, uh, Umblitz, I guess is how you pronounce this guy, 91 overall senior, and then you got Frank Alexander, 87 overall senior as well. So two guys there that both will depart from Northwest Missouri State after the season. Probably, they thrive off of having a good running game. So I could see them being a two-back system. Thomas the Tank Engine probably going to redshirt if I had to guess. Get a full 4 seasons out of him, and then Joseph Hyman the second, sophomore, um, probably going to be the backup to Thomas the Tank Engine next year. Charles Russell, 7th year overall fullback. They do utilize the fullback a lot, so it's a good thing they have a good one there. Wide receivers. Last season, I'm going to check that really quick. Last season, I don't think they passed that much at all, like maybe 100 attempts. Yeah, 104 attempts last season, 1,500 yards, which is pretty good. 500 yards. So wide receivers may not get much work this year, but they do have 4 really good wide receivers: Anthony Glenn, senior; Bucky McBuxter's a junior; Tyler Alston, sophomore; Liam Healy, another All-American senior; and then Tristan Harris is a junior; and Chris Luke, a senior as well. So a lot of upperclassmen here, but like I said, they're not really utilized. We'll see how they do this year with Trigger as OC. Walter Smith, the tight end; Kevin Allen, the tight end; and Mitchell Narveson, tight end as well. Then you got this guy, probably won't play a lot because you're not going to see many 4 tight end sets, but could get some reps in as well. So solid across the board at the tight end position for a team that utilizes them a lot. Offensive line, you got 85, 90, 88, 94, 94. So you lose your entire right side of the offensive line this year. We'll see how they address that in recruiting and in the offseason. Moving to the defense, you get Woman. If he's not suspended, I need to check that. He may be suspended. I don't remember. I don't remember what we did for him. But the Keithan Copeland, right end freshman recruit, run stopper, going to be huge on that edge for the Bearcats. Then you get Luke Adams, a sophomore; Bus McGiver, probably going to redshirt him if I had to guess. And then JoJo Hudel, another potential redshirt guy there. D tackle, lots of solid guys here: AJ Moncrief, Marcus Potts, and then Tyler McKayo. 3 really good guys there. Lots of depth at the D tackle position. Forgive my dog. Lots of depth at the D tackle position. So hopefully a pretty good front 7 here for the Bearcats. Outside linebacker, Lowell Delzian, 94 overall. Lots of good linebackers in the league. I don't know if y'all watched all the videos of UCO and JSU. Lots of good linebackers here this year. Brian Bosworth Jr., absolute stud, coming from Wile E. Coyote's records. Adam Barrett, sophomore, and then Chris Holford, senior. So I would imagine they stick with Boz Jr. I don't think they would redshirt him, but stranger things have happened, especially with this guy being a senior. But we will see. Daniel Johnson Jr., 90 overall. His backup, Rodney Davis, is a sophomore. So probably going to stick with Daniel Johnson if I had to guess, but we will see. DeQuan Moore, 86 overall corner. Brendan McCoy, 83 overall corner. Bill Burns, 82. Hunter Carter, 81 sophomore. And then Connor McGregor, 77 overall freshman. So not a lot of depth there either. Only one senior, no, 2 seniors. The top 2 guys are seniors, so another thing they're going to have to address this season. You get junior, so he'll be back. And you've just got to add some depth there if you're NWMO. So I'm sure they're going to probably sign 3 or 4 this year. Or at least that will be their goal. Free safety. Keyboard Space, senior, he'll be gone after this year. You do have Deshaun Hawkins, who will probably be mid-80s this time next year. But if this past offseason taught us anything, safeties for some reason just don't progress. Strong safety, Mr. Soggy Waffles, senior as well. Then Thayer Strom, another senior. Then you got Pat Tillman, who I assume would redshirt, and then he'll be the starter in the next 4 years to replace both of these guys. So lots of veteran talent on this team, freshman kicker and a sophomore punter. So like I said, lots of veteran talent. You can see a lot of their top guys are all seniors. There's one junior, a sophomore in left guard, senior, junior, and another junior. So my predictions for NWO before you hear from Coach Kernsey. This is no shot at NWO, but I think there's a good chance that they don't even make the playoffs. It's not because they're not a good team. I think the offenses in this league have developed so much. I mean, you look at NSU, you look at Space Force, who came in both of those teams last season. JSU's got a good offense, obviously. UCO is a good offense. Creighton could get stuff figured out. Even Southern Utah with Barry McCockiner. Potential. There's just so much potential for high evolution and high-paced, high-tempo, high-scoring offenses that if NWO's defense can't, with the lack of depth at cornerback, if there's somebody that spreads them out and can throw all over them, they could be in for a rough season. Now, if their defense is what it's been the past couple of years in low-scoring games, obviously they're going to make a run. I'd even put them in the top 4. But if they get into a bunch of shootouts, I don't know that they can stick with them given their history. So I'm going to say they finish probably 7 or 8 in the league. Definitely playoff worthy, but they're going to have to steal a couple games against high-powered offenses. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got probably Lake Erie coming later today as well. And now some words from Coach Kernsey.
Coach Kernsey with your RFCL Season 5 NWMO preview. Offensively has always been a little bit of a challenge for us, especially in the passing game. We have addressed that. We are addressing that. We did hire Coach Trigger to come in and give us some thoughts and ideas, schemes, plans on that side of the ball. Personnel-wise, we do return senior VY3 to compete there at that position with some other quarterbacks that may see the field this year as well. In the backfield, we do lose all-timer halfback Greg Cooper, but we do also have some very good quality backs returning. Wide receivers and tight ends are a talented group, fairly deep, not ultra athletic, but they should be able to contribute, and we'll see who the go-to guys are there. On defense, always been a staple. Coach Cappy does a great job there. Defensive line, very talented, very deep. Linebackers, same thing, very talented, ultra deep, including new middle linebacker Bosworth Jr. Safety position, again, been a staple of our defense. Excellent talent there. We have Waffles and Space back for their senior seasons. A lot of newcomers behind them that will see the field as well. Corners, great corners this year for probably the first time in our RFCL history. Historically been under-talented, but very talented, very athletic this year as well. So the defense should again be very good. Special teams, returner of the year Healy is back. And kicker and punter, we'll be breaking in new guys there. There's a lot of great coaches, great teams in this league. We look forward to the challenge of facing them all. Take care.